Yes, and welcome back to another fabulous episode of DUD or SPUD. I am here with I say guest host, you're pretty much here all the time, innit? You know what I mean?
I'm quite a regular guest, yeah, I suppose.
The regular guest, introduce yourself, good sir.
I'm Hibbs.
Okay, and Hibbs, today, I had a look at some trailers, more than usual. We watched I think this was the fourth trailer we saw, but then anything after that, I was like, no, we want to watch this one. There was one that came close, but then in the end, we were like, nah, we'll go for this one. Came out in the year 2000. What is this called?
We're going to go for Drainiac today.
Drainiac. Listen to it now. Maniac, drain. As in, yeah, we spoke right. Drainiac. I'm not going senile or losing my mind. It's not maniac. It's
a maniac in a drain, basically. Drainiac.
Yeah, like a possessed drain. A shit that I guess maybe spews shit on you and you die from it and stuff, maybe. Trailer looked mental. Tentacles coming out of the bath. Weird shit like that. So, without further ado, should we just get into this madness?
Yeah, let's give this one a go and see what happens.
And we'll be back with you soon. Yes. Okay, so we've just finished watching Drainiac. So, Hibbs, did this film drain the life from you, would you say? Or did it, well, yeah, that's the only pun I got with this one, because I think we fucking know the answer to this one, don't we? Spoiler warning.
Almost, yeah. I think I've still got a slight bit of energy left, but let's drain the life. Yeah,
Drainiac's a good name of this film. So, it starts off with these two guys, and at first we're like, the one dude, I think he's Canadian, the other guy's like from Brooklyn, innit? And they don't explain if they're homeless or what. They're just in the woods, arguing and trying to be a bit funny, I guess. It opens up like kind of like a comedy.
The whole film now. I'm not sure what relevance it has, actually. So it opens up, with those two guys, which look like they might be homeless guys. They're drinking. He asks him for a drink or something. Yeah. The one guy, like a bottle of whiskey.
Even he's asking him, he's blatantly drinking it.
Yeah, he's like, what we got? He's like, nothing. He's like, and we're just like, you clearly got a bottle. He's clearly seen it. And then he's just like, they were fighting for a bit. And I don't know.
Because then, because that little part with the bottle
breaks on the fire.
Keep in mind, they're in snow. And it's fire, so snow on the floor now. And somehow the bottle breaks on snow.
All that happened was the campfire got bigger. I don't know what the panic was. They were just putting.
Yeah. But the fire out. The bottle breaks on snow.
What do you got there? Nothing.
It's obvious you got a bottle of fucking something.
I ain't got anything.
When you look at a guy like that, if he said to me I only own one thing in the world, I'd expect it to be a bottle of liqueur or some form.
I wasn't holding out on you. It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
Give it back.
Look at this pathetic fight.
Wait there. How did the bottle smash when it landed on snow?
Why are they trying to put it out fire? It's a nice fire to still watch.
How did the bottle smash on snow? And then, they start trying to put the fire out.
I'm not really sure where it comes to the point why they went to the house, but...
Well, because, they're doing that.
And the fire goes out. They're like, you put the fire, we've got to
find, we got to... And then they going down, chasing each other for, like, literally 2 meters, and they go, oh, look, there's a house there.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you would have seen that from where you fucking are anyway, which is our main possessed house now, like the Amityville Horror. Think of it that way, it's like a house is possessed. So they go into there, fucking about in there, and then what happens to the one of them?
The one guy goes in there, right? So I don't know what happens to him, you don't see it, but the other guy's chasing him, he's outside, and then when he goes in there, opens the door, he sees him, and the guy's just been done over by the Drainiac, already, straight away, so that guy... Is he melting or something?
One guy gets melted in the beginning of the film.
And then I don't know. The other guy's like, what the hell? And then you don't even see what happens to anything after that. It cuts. I mean, what are these guys? Are they homeless guys?
That's what I assume.
It's no warmer in here than it is outside.
I don't know.
You can make it warmer.
Why do you touch shit like that with your bare fingers? Even bigger. What?
What was that?
What the hell is this crap? Just don't stand there, you asshole! Help me! Get this shit off of me!
Yeah.
Help me get this shit off of me!
Why didn't this guy just run away instead of slowly fall up the fucking stairs? Look, he's coming after him. He's.
Scream.
What, bro? That was what? That was quick time.
Like he acids you from the inside outwards.
Sumasobo? Slimed him, like.
Little Drainiac, like.
So then,
Yeah.
like, it doesn't really say how long after, does it then? Because it's like, the next...
Yeah, but it obviously cuts some years forward, does it?
I think it's supposed to be, because it's like, obviously this house is like abandoned, no one's got it, and then that's when it introduces our main girl character and the yard father.
The abusive
we were
father,
like,
yeah.
oh mate, this guy's never going to go and show up in the film, because it's her, and it's clearly ADR, like offset just his voice for the first few scenes, in it.
Yeah.
And we're like, are we ever going to see the father? And we come up with theories like, I reckon he got drunk on set and that. But then when we're talking about it, there's at one point, as we're talking about, oh, we're never going to see him.
Turns out,
Get to bed. We're getting an early start in the morning. Did you hear me?
sounds like a voice recorder.
It is, I seen the ADR, it's hilarious,
Yes,
bro.
Father. It's all right.
Well, keep the goddamn racket down.
Is that the recorded audio again? He doesn't exist, he's just a recorded
Yeah.
audio. And
It literally, like, couldn't afford to get the father in. Or maybe, mate, he fucked up on set, so they had to cut all his scenes out, so they hated him, so they just kept his audio in instead. Again, I sat theory, but I reckon originally he was in the film, and then he just got
hang on,
set.
Well,
Oh, shit.
hang on, there he
where
is.
have you been?
It is. Oh, shit. There goes our theory.
It's like, oh, he is there. He does exist then. So that's like their actual house they're living in or something. But he must have bought this like this.
Because she makes that silly comment. She goes, oh, my dad was stupid enough to invest in houses because, like, that'll make
Real
money.
estate.
It's like, well, that's like, yeah, of course, if you, like, you're smart. If you invest in real estate and you do it right, that's how you make bucks. So
Yeah.
this woman's fucking
Just
idiotic.
for anyone who's like half intelligent out there, real estate does actually make you money. Like, of course it does. If you've got money, if you've got the capital to put in and you restore a house, you're gonna make a profit because values of houses always go up so much with inflation. So that
There
was
we
the
go.
crazy part. I don't know. Maybe it was different back then. I don't know.
Hey,
I'm not sure what's going on there.
university sessions with Hibbert.
That's another show.
Why does he keep buying those places?
Because he's an idiot. He thinks he's gonna get rich off of real estate.
Does he ever make
That's
any
not
money?
idiotic.
No.
That's like,
Julia. Come on, honey, we've got to get going.
what do
Be
you
right
over
with
then?
you, Daddy.
He thinks he's going to get rich
Look,
off
I'm gonna
real
be
estate.
all
That's
day
like
cleaning.
some of the
You
most
guys wanna
richest
come and
people in the
help me?
fucking world go real estate. What the fuck?
Saturdays.
But yeah, so she's like literally going, "Oh, he's a fucking idiot," and it's like, "No, you're the idiot." Like, and then that's when it introduces kind of her mates and her friends there, because they come up in a car behind to say like, "Oh, we're gonna go party or something," and then she's like, "I can't because my dad said I gotta help him clean with the new house and that bollocks." So they've introduced the like other guys we knew were gonna come back into it. So she goes into the house with her dad.
Yeah, so the one they restored, and he's just like, right, I'm going out, do some business, I'll clean this
Yeah.
place up all the time, just being like quite abusive towards it, like, shut up.
Yeah,
and
he's
just
like proper
yeah,
abusive towards.
oh, prick. I wanted him to die quite early, absolute prick.
Oh, gross.
Let it run, it'll be fine. You might as well get started in here.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to fix the door, all right?
All right, sassy.
The water,
Haven't even gotten started.
the water was filthy.
The war's not even
Water's
running.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Look, the war's not even running, Hibbs.
What the fuck?
There's no water going.
You're really useless, you know that? This place better be cleaned up by the time I get back.
Get back.
The whole
What do you
fucking
mean get back? Where are you
place.
going?
I have business in town.
Well, you're gonna leave me here alone.
What's your problem? I won't be gone long. Get to work.
Like, what an absolute bell end. Like, dragging her there, and she's already, like, helping out as it is.
Jerk.
And then he's like, I'm gonna fuck off, and I expect the place to be clean.
What do you think she is? A fucking construction worker.
So what are we doing?
I know, bro.
I thought we were
Fuck
going
it
to the
hell.
mall. I don't want to.
Because I think as well, something to say, not that there's much of a plot in here, but something established when she goes into the house. I think when she's upstairs, isn't that when she finds the book, opens it up, and I think the book cover actually breaks, and I kept in the scene because I'm sure the book falls is so flimsy, the cover I think fell off and they had to have kept that take. If it is, I'll put it in here. But I think I saw like a little error. But then she finds a picture. And it's her mother, basically, isn't it? So, which we find out because she's running early in the film, jogging in the graveyard, and she sees a name, and we call it. It's like that's going to be her fucking mother who's passed away in it. And then when she pulls out this picture, that brings up that it resembles her mother who passed away, and it was like, here we fucking go. Break off. Yeah, I think the cover just broke. And then that's when I was calling, I was like, this fucking woman, she would have committed suicide because the abusive father didn't want to be with her. And like, we had that little funny moment there when I was like, I think one weekend, because all these friends, they basically look like a human traffic. They auditioned for the human traffic movie and all failed, don't they? You got the one woman who looks like her. You got like, we were joking at one scene, oh, they all fucking auditioned for human traffic. So here's my theory, right? Being in Wales, this came out 2000. Human Traffic came out 1999, so they were filmed roughly around the same time. These people were over in Wales for some reason to audition for Human Traffic, all these like Canadians. I got fucked and got on drugs with them. Somehow went back to Canada or wherever this was filmed for a weekend. Come back and don't remember none of it because every time when I heard, just like, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, didn't it? So I'm pretty sure that was what happened here.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely sounds true. I mean, I wouldn't bother fact checking it, but it definitely sounds true.
You don't need to fact check. This is, take my word, this is what happened, didn't it?
Fucking fact check. Shut up.
Shut it.
Stupid fucking social media fucking fact checking shit.
But it wasn't weird. Like the whole crew, like Lapa, they looked like extras from fucking Human Traffic, the movie.
Yeah, they did look like some of the characters in it. So
funny as fuck.
Let me see. Wait, it sure does.
It's not my mom.
Told you! I told you!
Eat your lunch.
Where'd you get this?
In a bedroom upstairs. Must have been there for ages.
Do you know what, bro? I think I might have wrote this
Tell me
film,
about it.
made it, and totally forgot about it.
Water.
Because so far it's been like that. That's why like.
want a drink.
Yeah, I think I made this film and just
Kitchen's over
forgot
there?
I made it, bro. Must have. That's why they all look familiar. It's like, yeah, fucking I worked with them. I directed a film that they were in. I just forgot about it. Or maybe there's something so bad I wiped it from my brain. New theory, Hibbs. I went years ago in 2000. I went on a crazy drug binge. Ended up in Canada or America, whatever. I think in Canada. Made this film on a weekend. Came back and don't remember none of it. You know that? This looks like.
Like what?
Like I'm nuts.
Do you know what this looks like? The cast of
Then get out of those clothes.
Human
Shit.
Traffic.
Well, duh.
Who
What am I
people.
supposed to
These
wear?
looks like
I'll
the
go
people who
upstairs
auditioned for
to
human
the bathroom, see
traffic and never got
I'm
the
not
role.
wearing anything this
Look,
dumb.
that one was
Yeah.
like her.
To run home
They.
and change.
This is what it is. These
Yeah,
are quick
yeah.
rejects, bro.
Welshman and the
Yeah,
Irish.
they all look like
Touchy,
they're
she gets
someone in
some
human
suggestions.
traffic, bro.
She's nuts.
Well, not nuts.
The
There's Jeff.
theory.
There's Jeff.
I was gonna say, bro, the theory is going on now, bro. I think we got to change theory.
The faucet just exploded.
The one bloke that was by the car and last one earlier, that's Danny Dyer.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. It's you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Which would make sense because if I was filmed in Wales, I definitely met these people when they were on holiday in Wales, and when they convinced me to go back with them, we made this film. That's what happened.
So, yeah, like, so they were all in this house, like, basically, they turn up to this
Yeah.
house because they want to check on this girl because they realise their father's basically a prick.
Yeah.
They go and check on it, but he's already gone out anyway. So, by
He
this
said to
point,
do work.
he's, like, run the bath and stuff, and, like, a lot of it's in her head, but she keeps seeing, or making it out it's in her
Yeah.
head. It's a bit weird on whether it's in her head or the Drainiac's teasing it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So, she would like run a bath, like
Well,
and
what
then, like it was all like shit coming out. Oh,
Yeah,
he
'cause
ran
all
the
the-
tap before the father went. Actually, he
because
ran
he's
the
saying
tap-
like the tap door
yeah,
in that. But yeah, she's the first ones when she's running a bath. As you said, it's all like the shit water coming up there. What happens? Because that's the first
to be
time.
honest, the first bit that the weird bit that happens that we see as well actually is just before the father leaves. She's running the tap. She says, "Oh, it's all crap in there, whatever." He
Yeah.
said, "Oh, let it run, let it run." The water does eventually go clear, fills it up. She picks the bucket up and then
That's
tips it
right.
on the floor, and then the water just gets so sucked
Like-
into the walls.
Like
Yeah.
like you know,
So-
so it's fair play to them. Not bad effect on that shot. I think they've done alright on that. Like you know,
They did it right.
And also
some
a
of the
little
effects
thing
they
to
were quite good,
mention
actually. A lot of the
on
effects were
that
quite
thing.
good. Yeah.
When they have the running water, you literally see the tap close up and there's no water coming out to have the effect. Just thought I'd mention that.
I did think some of the effects were great. I mean, no direction at all in the movie.
But yeah, you're right.
think-
I'll
Good
be
effects.
surprised about the the direction's terrible, but some of the effects on here are surprisingly good.
Oh, shit.
The Drainiac's having a drink.
I mean, what the fuck? Okay. How would that not instantly freak you the fuck out?
Oh yeah, I've gone about there.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck this noise, I'm gone. A loud drip, considering there's no water coming out the fucking tap.
More sleep.
Because then, so she sees a water thing, which is all good, because it's like going into the, like, under the wall, into the floorboards. The reverse effect, they've pumped water out and just reversed it. But however they done it, they did it well. Very Evil Dead-esque, you get vibes of. So the first, like, kind of proper one, where you're like, whoa, that's quite mad, prior to the intro death. It's like, when she's running up, like, the bath, and it's all, like, shit in it, leaves and whatever, she goes to reach in, doesn't she? And like a hand grabs her at first, doesn't it? Like the goo hand, and she's like, that's when her friends have just turned up or whatever, like, and they're outside.
What the fuck?
Ah! Is she gonna melt? And they hear her, and that's when they all come running in. She's like, but then she don't really talk about it much, does she? She goes, okay, what are you guys kind of doing here? And like, I think this place is possessed, just really blank-faced. You're like, so that's your reaction to it. So then the film really is there. You've got that other geek guy who, they the Chad guy they saw earlier, who follows them there later.
Yeah, so you got that guy who's like, so that's one of the first bits that happens as well. So before they go to her house, they bump into like that quite creepy guy. What's his name?
I can't remember his name.
That's who he looks. He looks a bit like Channing Tatum. That's who he looks like. I was thinking, like, yeah, like a weird version
He's
of
got,
him.
like, all I can remember, he's got like the kind of on Dumb and Dumber, is it Harry Lloyd, the one Jim Carrey plays? Like, he's got like the bowl cut, except it's got a slight parting. It's like a bowl
For me,
cut.
it's like Channing Tatum with a Dumb and Dumber haircut. I don't know why, but maybe I'm just seeing it wrong. But anyway, so it starts with him. He's outside the shop being all like, I don't know, creepy and stuff. And then they're like, let me come with you. And they're like, no. And
they fuck off. And they're like, yeah.
But then, by the time they get to the house, he's already turned up there.
Yeah.
He's got like a mask, everything like that. By the time she walks in, he's jumping out of the cupboard. Like,
and like, it's so funny, isn't it? Because the mask he wears is clearly like a Halloween one. So this film done this on purpose. Because when we saw it, we were like, you can't be fucking serious. Like, but then, like, again, that was another thing I called. It's like, that's the fucking guy, bro. Because it's blatantly Halloween mask. But the woman's reaction, bro, when she sees him, she's literally like this. She goes like that. And as he gets close, she goes, and then when he gets right next to her, then she starts reacting, and then he starts going, laughing. It's like, well,
I know the
anyway.
like, fucking shock later though when the house is blowing up. But,
and then he fucking takes off the mask, and then it's like, then he takes off the mask, innit? And then it's just like, well, yeah, we knew that was going to be him. He's fucking here now. Great. Look at...
She's definitely imagining
that would be your reaction, wouldn't it? Well, it's obviously the guy winding him up, isn't it? You know, the guy earlier? Clearly, like... Because she's not even scared. She's like, what are you up to? Oh, now she's screaming. Yeah. Did you see her initial reaction, or just blank face, like?
Yeah, so he's basically the first victim, isn't he? Because what happens is then they all like you dickhead, whatever, then leave him and start leaving the house. But he gets... What happens then, bro? So well, he's in the house.
And then... Yeah, they're all like fucking... Because then he starts like harassing the blonde bird. And he's like annoying fuck out of her. And then he wants to get space. So she literally... This all happens. So he harasses fuck out of her. He literally is like...
He starts
tickling her. Like, he starts slapping her ass and that. The other like guy there who's a the fairy guy who does fuck all, and the other woman there just kind of watching him like tickle and slap her ass when she don't want.
He comes out, gives her that one punch.
So she goes outside, right? This is all happens like continuous shot. Then she goes outside. The guy's sitting there looking at her outside like that, who just harassed her like about 4 seconds ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Goes straight outside to follow her. Literally tries to rape her, right? Because by the time he's on top of her now, only then does the other woman, the guy's like, you've got to stop it, comes out. And that's when Fairy Guy is... Can you remember how he does his punch?
Oh yeah, it's just such a, you know.
It's like it was
Yeah.
fairy, right? So
Oh,
he
is it-
punches like the
yeah.
like the fucking dickhead guy, and as you expected, dickhead guy goes, "How fucking dare you!" and batters the other guy, like, you know, one punch, his first punch, it's like Rocky, it's like blood goes everywhere.
Oh yeah, he kills
then
him. Yeah, he
he
gives him
starts
like
battering
two
him up
punches.
a
Yeah,
bit.
and then that's when he goes back in the house.
Yeah, so they batter him up a
Oh, he
bit.
punches the woman as well. Like,
Yeah, and then a
totally,
woman comes, so he punches a
stick
woman as
man, yeah.
well, and then that's when he kind of stops, because then the blonde woman's like, "What the fuck? You just punched my friend."
Oh, Tanya. Oh, come on, Tanya. Say please.
Do something.
He's not hurting her.
He's not hitting it.
Oh, Tanya, come on. Wait. Come on, say please. Pretty please.
Okay.
Punch him.
That
He'd be in
wasn't
fucking prison within seconds if this was happening in this day and age, wouldn't he? Like,
Right, Jakey?
He has such a like sleazy, satisfied look on his face.
Yeah.
No
That's
shit.
it,
like he's really proud of it. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Look at him like he's just a fucking creep.
Yeah. I mean, she's literally got out of there to get out of your way, and you're just coming right back behind her. What a fucking freak. Why is the other guy literally doing nothing?
Really? Is he biting him?
Why are the other people not doing nothing?
That son of a bitch, rat bastard! Oh, what?
This guy's a fucking loser.
No.
Get off her, you asshole! Get off!
Look at him, his attempt. Ah! That's right, fuck him up, bro. Whoa, there was loads of blood that came out of that punch then. This is quite an awkward fight.
Jerk. Leave him alone!
What?
Whoa!
Fucking hell.
To hell with all of you. I gotta take a whiz.
This is where he dies now,
I thought
isn't
I
it?
told you to get out of here.
This is definitely where he dies. No, when he's gonna take
Yeah.
a piss. He's like, to hell with all you. He goes, I need to take a piss. Just fucking goes back in the house like he's got no resentment of it. And that's it then, right? So as he goes to have a piss, and I called again, I was like, mate, do you reckon the tentacle's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
come up and
yes.
fucking get his dick? Like they or like a similar to leprechaun in space when it goes for his pee or something. What happens, Hibbs? When he goes to take the piss?
So yeah, he's standing around. He's looking in the water's moving in the toilet, right? So if it was me and I took one look at that, I'd be straight out that
Yeah.
bathroom and be like, "Nah, I'll go for the piss in the garden."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Or just be nowhere near the house.
He's looking at the water's moving. Nah, but he still decides he's gonna do it anyway. Next, you know, these like tentacle things come up from the water. I'm guessing they got him straight in his.
Yeah, because it goes there in the blood. You don't see
Yeah,
it on him.
in the old-
There's blood
yeah.
splattered, but he's in.
Got him in there, and
it kind of just drags. Like,
yeah, I think so. He gets dragged down the toilet,
Yeah.
whatever, and that's the end of him. Like, you know, so you think
They
well,
just-
maybe this thing's just kidding.
little
Draining.
bits of chunks left in the
Yeah.
toilet. Oh, mate.
Bad kind of a fish.
How mad it will be if it shoots a tentacle up into his dick. That would be incredible, bro.
I think that's probably a good.
Or like the leprechaun, he does that on the leprechaun film. The guy's having a piss and he shoots up his piss.
As soon as I seen that, I'd be like, nah, don't piss outside.
Yeah.
I would just literally not. It did it as well.
Whoa! I
He did it
100%
well.
made this
Yeah,
film and
he did
forgot
that.
about it because this.
You sure you haven't seen this one, bro?
Man, I made this film, bro. I haven't seen it.
So it turns out there's, you know, after that point, the Drainiac, it turns out it's like some sort of, you know, ghost. And he doesn't just stay in this house as well. So, yeah, he goes on the road. So, you know, so the dad's on his way back in the car
Yep.
after that point, and he's driving down the road, whatever, car breaks down. I don't know
He's
whether
coming
this
from the
followed
pub,
him.
isn't he, like, because he's been drinking and
Yeah,
all
maybe there's more than one, because there was a lot, the souls. So we'll come to that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so maybe there's more than one who could follow him.
That's good.
So one followed him in his car or something. I don't know, but
Could be, but
so
like,
that's where he gets.
should we
Well, they
break it?
go.
But what happens? Because he breaks down on the
He
side.
gets steamed. So yeah, it's like what they quote in the film later on is that this bit when he gets killed. I think his face gets fried on the engine or something.
So he's like
they
trying to do
steamed.
whatever, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden, I don't know how, but he gets stuck there with his arm somehow, and then he's just there, and then just steam comes up, and then it cuts this thing where his whole because that's it. I'm like, bro, that's fucking Mortal Kombat. You know, like Mortal Kombat 2 or any of the earlier games, right? Like you do the reptile fatality when you get covered in acid, and you like just skin and bone. You know, like when
That's
the
right,
characters
yeah.
are like go. You're like, as in melted in bone and skin, nothing left. They're still going, holding on this scream. This
Yeah.
film does it, bro, right? His whole face melts, no vocal box, and he's still going, as a skeleton, fully melted. But then when the guy comes around and sees him later and picks his own, it's only part of his face is melted then.
How long left of this painful monstrosity?
Achingly fucking padded out
Painful
fucking...
monstrosity, bro.
The sad thing is, though, the tentacle scenes have been quite entertaining, all fucking 3 of them. So we're 51 minutes in, bro, and
40 minutes remaining. Not half hour remaining.
that's with cred.
Yeah. Oh, what's happened yet?
Why? How has Drainiac got into his car?
Oh, God damn you!
Bro,
God, 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 please, ah!
that's like Mortal Kombat when you turn into a skeleton and the scream's still going after you fully melted and you're still screaming. That was Mortal Kombat, bro.
And I would say, before you sort of move to the next thing, I would say the first 2 victims, well, I suppose you call them victims, but the first 2 victims of Drainiac, well deserved, absolute fucking pricks in the movie. The creep who tried to rape and then he's beating up women, and then the abusive father.
Yeah.
So good first few killings, well deserved. But then so they move. You were saying about the priest, so they move on the guy who's like some sort of like priest. He could potentially be the guy at the beginning.
Yeah,
You
you'd
don't
have to
know.
double check. He might be.
Yeah.
But that's how we introduce him then, because with the guy who's fucking got pulled down the toilet, they don't even know. Because by the time they're looking for him, they're like, "Where is he? I don't know. He's gone." But in this meantime, like. That's it, because then there's a scene with the woman when she's looking at the bathtub that happens as well, where it's all clean.
It's
all clean and that, and like straight away, like this is clearly an imagination. What are you doing? So she starts getting in a bath. No need for this scene, purely just to get her tits out in this film, and this film needed a pair of tits out. Literally, it's the only reason. But then while she's in a bath,
starts filling with blood.
Yeah, it starts filling with blood, and then she starts freaking out. Then, doesn't she? Because that's it. Because the tentacles get her. And we're like, what the fuck, man? And like drags her down, like, you know, the whole drain. We're like, wow, I didn't expect him
Draining
to
every little bit of blood.
Yeah,
But then next
I
thing, she
didn't
just comes up underwater and it was all in her head anyway.
Yeah, as I was saying,
Yeah.
like, you know, I didn't expect the main character to have fucking died. But then, it goes, fake out. And then it's just her again. You're like, oh, well, there we fucking go. Like, this film would have had balls or would have got a bit of props. So when, fucking hell, you just killed off your main character now. I weren't expecting that. And it didn't go through with it.
They keep trying these tasks like is this what's gonna happen?
And something bad happens every time. Just leave him alone. Has your dad gone to buy a pack of cigarettes, bro? Because he ain't come back, is he? Are you serious, love? It's clearly like you're imagining in clean water. She's going to get in all that minging water now, bro. It's going to be hilarious. She'll snap out of him being the minging water.
Yeah, I think her dad said that he had some business to attend to in town.
Yeah, but he's been a long time in her, so I was saying about buying cigarettes, like she's taking fucking ages.
That's not even clean now, is it?
Well, it was now, like she thinks it's clean now, but then she'll like look at it at one point and be all like shitty water again.
Oh yeah, because I think in the trailer, doesn't it?
It's just an excuse to get her tits out, bro. That's all this is for. Is a pure excuse to get her tits out. There's no other point of this scene, bro. But as you expect in horror films, you know, they have an audience. They know what they're doing. Like all the dirt's gone from the side of her face, so these are God knows how many takes he's had that poor woman in that water for. Just intimately.
Obviously, well,
I imagine
really
the director is just like, no, we can't have no one else on set. What about the sound guy? No, just me. And he's there like hours, and she's like, love, this is like a 2-minute scene in a film. Can we be done? No, we need another day shooting. That's right, you just stay laying in your filthy bloody water.
Maybe
Look,
made
she's
it.
farting. She's farting.
Maybe made it left
Oh,
clean.
she's farting, bro.
Yeah. Maybe made it left clean.
No, that's what I say. It was all imagine. Well, this is sick. This is awesome. Random, like, I don't know, octopus carcass? I don't know. Tentacles, I know. Yeah, it's going to try and drag her down there. That'd be amazing. No way is it going to get her. Yet, man, that's our main girl. I didn't think it would. I thought she was going to get out there.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be an imagination or something.
Look, she got tentacles down a drain or something, I guess.
Just wants to get every bit of blood line.
Every little drop, like. No. Fuck's sake! Stop cheaping us out, you fucking bell.
Freddy Krueger, man.
Like, I knew he was in her head, but fuck, man, he could have at least, like...
He wasn't even in the bar.
Yeah. So now...
Yeah, I pretended to kill.
There was also a
Kill her
scene
off.
earlier in the film
Yeah.
where she dreams that she's, like, laying there and they all come up while she's on bed, when she's dreaming in the bed as well, and they all grab her and a tentacle puppet thing comes, but that was all in her
Yeah.
head. Yeah, I got her. Oh, yeah, she's dreaming, of course, but let's see what happens.
This is all in a dream.
Yes, it is, yeah. Did you hear the sound of shit then? Oh shit, what's going on here? Are they Evil Dead in her, bro? Yeah. Uh-oh. Is that gonna go... Oh, to be honest, I thought that was gonna go elsewhere, so they were kind enough to just do this. I know weird the quality of the film now is completely changed now. Again, it's like effect, but it looks like it's filmed with a completely different camera this scene, doesn't it? You know, this would be a good one for them tentacle porn enthusiasts, don't they, like?
All in the dreams.
What the hell is all the noise about?
All in the dreams.
Yeah, of course it was, yeah.
Nothing.
That's where your theory came in, where we're like, do you reckon it all just on acid imagining it? Because it's like, it must be, because like...
Because it wasn't actually killing her.
Yeah, no one's
Like,
fucking dying.
even happened to the guy as well.
Yeah, the guy in the
wimp
basement.
guy, like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, because he gets his splattered over him first, and then he goes, I'm going to the basement to sort it out, all sassy as shit.
Just to say with him as well, his cut heals really quickly from getting punched by that guy. Like, where does his cut
2 scenes
go?
later, it's
Yeah,
done, like,
we'll
you
find
know,
that out later, but yeah.
they do that. Oh, is his cut fully healed?
You alright?
From earlier, when he got punched earlier in the day?
I'll be 18 in a
Looks like
couple
it, yeah.
months. I
It's
was
fully
going
100%
anyway.
healed.
Yeah,
but that's
there's not even nothing
like
on him
you're
now.
dying.
Are you trying to
Is he
make this
fucking
worse?
Wolverine or something?
Trying to be supportive here.
Yeah. Well,
He
you
must be
stink.
Wolverine to regenerate like
I'm
that.
Lisa.
So when he goes in the basement, can you remember what happens to him? He's going to go and fix the pipe, which will start to
it's
leaking.
yeah, it's just water. So
Yeah.
it's just like they're trying to, it's like drowning him,
Yeah,
drowning
the
him.
whole
And then
basement's
it's like
filling
all the pipes are just water coming down, and it's filling up to his neck. Next thing you know, but this priest comes along then, gets in it. All of a sudden, all the water's gone, and
Yeah.
he's just right. So it's like, oh, is it all in his head again?
Yeah.
So then that's when the priest is like, right, he's coming there to do his like exorcism thing. He
Can we-
goes like a synagogue.
Can we mention real quick just
Yeah.
how pathetic the guy's attempt with trying to get out of the cellar? Remember on the stairs?
Oh yeah.
Can we just
yeah.
comment about how
Yeah,
pathetic it
that
was?
was so stupid as well. It's just water. He could have easily like got out there.
So sorry, but
Yeah.
then you said about
And like as well, they were like the door's locked. It's like they shut it. Like they shut the door on him. He went, oh no, the water's coming. Shut the door. They shut the door. on
and
him.
the way
Like,
it's filmed
locked.
and
yeah.
clearly edited, right? when they're like they're in the one scene, they're like, "Hey, doing that," and he's in a completely different
Yeah.
area, location, film. And then also when they bust down the door to go in the basement, the way they done it, the camera guy just went down there. It's like walking into this room in this door. I just go on the floor, and then you just, as you come to the camera, just go like this, make it look like you're going a bit lower. It was really badly done and funny. Yeah. I like. Why isn't this melting him like it did to the guy in the beginning of the film? Remember the guy and he got melted, didn't he, by the water?
Yeah.
Why is no one else getting melted?
Is it hot as well? Yeah.
The door's locked. Oh my god, Jake!
They shut the fucking door. Drowned him.
This guy's in fucking
It's only water.
idiot.
You surely could climb up that. It's just water.
He's so incapable of anything.
Unless it's spoiled in water.
Like that door there is like made of cardboard. Just kick it open.
Who are you?
Plumber.
I don't understand. Nobody called a
Plumber!
Not for
The
plumber.
fucking
My
plumber!
friend's in trouble.
What's the trouble?
Someone's called
What's the
the
trouble?
Someone's called the emergency plumber. Like this is sorely easier than what he's making it look like.
Yeah, I don't know why this guy's such a dweeb. Like,
He's just opened it, no problem. I'm confused.
I love how the camera's just under them to make it look like they were in the basement.
All the water's just gone. He's dry, like
Man,
he's
I
completely
gotta
dry, practically.
Wow.
What? I
Hello,
don't
hello.
understand,
What do we got
like.
here?
There was no point in any of that. Oh, it's just fucking pointless.
You got problems.
So it gets to the point where they got to do this exorcism because now, like, you know, Captain
Ritual,
Hitler
isn't it? He's got to
yeah,
do his
like a ritual thing.
exercise the demons.
So he's sworn this, like, is it what we?
Pentagram, he does. Pentagram.
Yeah, I was gonna call it a synagogue. Well, that's not the
A synagogue. No,
No,
it's a
that's
pentagram.
that's a place, isn't it? A synagogue. Yeah.
Yeah. A pentagram.
Yeah, you know that symbol anyway. So yeah, they're also lying on that, and he's talking, and he's trying to get. He's like, so he's saying, please, exorcise. And one of the funny bits I bought, like one of the funniest scenes, he was like, he goes, so no more of that burst pipe stuff. So it's just like,
Yeah, that's it, because he's like, basically, they're all like laying down.
Well,
innit,
yeah,
and they're
that's
seeing,
obvious,
They're
yeah.
seeing all like 360p projectors of stock footage demons
Yeah.
and that, and they're all freaking out, which again, Herbert's theory's right, that they were at their peak of tripping out you, and it all just like
Yeah.
together, like. So, yeah, he's trying to be threatening, and he's like, no more of that pipe stuff, whatever. But I remember me and you laughed at that scene as
Yeah.
well. And he specifically says about keep yourself in the circle, including your feet and all that. Actually, make a few shots of showing the woman's butt, and she's still there, and a little bit later she kicks a candle and just comes out. But then when he's there, so the woman kicks a candle like somehow, because they're all tripping out and shit's going on again, scared. That starts like lighting up the curtains, right? But they all got to stay there in a circle.
Yeah.
And that's then pretty much, they're all just seeing shit, and we're like, well, this is fucking pointless. Like little wet puppets by them, which we said that was banter on the set at one point. The woman, it looks like she's trying not to laugh.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I reckon off, like in between a take, the guy was like,
that was a bit of offset.
yeah,
banter, they
she
kept
keep
it in.
character, and she's like, fuck off, I'm filming. That was quite funny. Literally used that to him.
Look at that. You'd have to move if I was in your face.
Especially if someone with a hand puppet was doing that, I'd be like, fuck off, you twat. Like,
And it was so good mentally, like,
Yeah.
you could actually feel it.
Trying
Yeah.
to film, yeah. Do you know what? I got TV that, like, that weren't in there. I reckon, like, when they were filming, someone behind the set was like, I'm gonna wind you
That's
up.
a bit of banter.
And she's like,
Yeah.
filming you wind
That's a
up.
bit of banter
Yeah,
on set.
100% film. But then, yeah, basically, woman kicks a candle. The whole place starts going up, and then that's when our
They has
fucking
him then,
priest
don't
guy.
they?
Then what
Yeah,
happened
they
to the
has-
priest guy? Do you remember
Well,
that?
Drainiac has him. They
Yeah.
have him in, yeah, because of
But
Ghost
like
does it.
saying, like, no one's been attacked at this
But
stage.
that's quite a really funny scene, actually, when they have him.
Yeah.
Because what they do, the thing comes out and he puts the tentacle on his mouth and starts pumping him with water, so his eyeballs just start popping
Literally,
out.
he just
Yeah,
goes
his eye-
back and his eyeball
yeah,
pops out.
the eyeballs are... That was actually probably scene of the movie.
That was our
one.
favourite killing
Yeah.
thing.
It was such a shit, you know, if there's anything you could pick out as a good scene, that was probably the best.
That was hilarious.
Now shut up!
Yeah, I agree with this guy. Shut the fuck up.
And then that bursting pipe nonsense.
You know when it will go in
He's told you, Drainiac.
I told you to fuck off now. Look at it. He's loving it.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh no, just the acid's really hitting him hard though. You were right. It's literally what it is, bro. You're just riding a bad trip, mate. You're right. Ah! Steam face.
You definitely want to move you see now, wouldn't you? You'd be like, you
Yeah,
fuck.
For the last time,
Make
I
you
ordered
jump
to
up, that
leave
would,
this
like.
house in the
Yeah, I just think it's about her losing her parents and then someone passed some acid around.
Yeah. That, like, if you explained so far, if you said that's the storyline premise for this, I'd be like, fucking hell, yeah, that makes all the sense. There's no way this is a, like, if this is a ghost, this is a pretty shit ghost, isn't it? Flashing, like, 360p projected images at you. Nice one, mate.
I mean, where are they going with this? This is, you know, this is supposed to be removed, I suppose. Supposed to be leaving, I suppose.
Yeah, like, I guess, like, suppose.
Looks like a fucking gremlin.
That looked quite cool, though, didn't it?
Oh,
Oh, she's kicked the candle off and the foot went
oh
out.
no, it's a fire now. The house is gonna, it's gonna finish with the house burning down.
Sorry about that.
The house is gonna burn down, that's what
Well,
it's
they
gonna
burn. Don't they, so. Well, say that, yeah, just fucking burn the house down and leave. Job done. This guy's suicidal as fuck, bro.
They just brought a local psychopath in, they don't
Yeah.
even know, they think it's a, they thought it was a...
The twist will be,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, this guy. What, the priest? Mate, that's John. He escaped the loony bin yesterday.
They thought it was an
He's a
exorcist,
priest.
they thought it was an exorcist,
Yeah.
but they brought in a local psycho.
They're all on acid, so they believed him. That's it, bro. They're on acid. He's a mental patient who's escaped, and they all combined. What? How is he now getting attacked after all this time? What?
Got in the head. That's the scene. That's the scene.
That's the best scene so far.
Scene in the movie.
Now she's got over it and she's accepted it. The evil will leave her. Come on, for fuck's sake.
Then they'll be out now.
Well, how come they're not burning down? That's my question.
That's not, she just wakes up, she's just smiling and she's all relieved that his spirit, but everyone else is just fucking dead, like.
That would be a fucking.
Like, oh, she saved herself, like.
I would like that as an ending.
Like, come on, get up, the buzz is over.
So how are they leaving now? They didn't even complete a ritual.
Oh.
I'm so confused. And why is so many of these still alive at this point in the film? They've had plenty of time to kill some of them off. That one guy especially. The blonde chick. And then the two best friends could have stayed at the end. But yeah, so he fucking dies, and but then we were like, hold on, he's the strongest one of you all. He didn't break the rules. He didn't leave the pentagram. He stayed there. You've been mouthing off to all these demons, and this one just decided to, as the demons weaker now, and they're all about to go to the weakest state, he somehow manages to kill him, which surely a demon would kill you straight away when it's at his strongest state, not his weakest. Whatever. Cool. So he dies. Then the one woman, our main girl, then she has her little thing, sees her mum again. She's like, right, I'm over it. I'm powerful. I'm all good. She just decides to get up and go to everyone. Come on, we're fucking going now. Even though it still shows a demon there. They fucking go out the house, just leave, and then what happens to the house, Hibbs? The little toy house, when it turns into a toy house, which good modelling,
Oh, that's
by the
right,
way.
yeah, so
It
this
turns
is the
into
bit
a
where they
toy
leave the
model.
house. It should be one bit earlier that we should mention.
What's that?
They did try to leave
with the
one
car.
time, and then the car went into the thing, because they just
Get
drove
stuck into the ground.
like
Another
quick
toy
cut.
car. When it goes,
Yeah.
at first, it's like, whoa, that's fucking good. And then you do a close up and you're
But
like,
that was
it's a
the-
little
yeah,
toy car.
so they tried to leave that time, but that didn't happen.
Are you serious? That little tiny hose.
We're sinking. What do you mean we're sinking? I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Get out! I don't know. What's going on. Get out of here!
Has he not? He hasn't even tried to drive forward.
Nope.
Get out! Get out of here!
That was pathetic. Ah,
Is he
fucking
still
hell.
in there? Oh, no.
Yeah. But I like fair play to them. They actually, but I know it's a toy car. That was clearly a little toy car. But from the distance, they actually done alright.
But yeah, so at that point where you got to then, yeah, so they all leave. They're looking behind. The girl that's quite calm looks the most shocked she's ever been.
Yeah.
Ages and ages because yeah, it's not like
No,
it's
she
gonna sack the house. He sacks the
now.
house in, then they explode. Does it
Well,
explode?
yeah, so that what was you saying, bro.
Yeah.
She starts being like really shocked, our main girl. Keep in mind, when she first sees the first ever experience of her possession is literally this. She goes, that's it. And the second time she goes,
But that
and then at the end she's shocked. It's like you've seen it all.
and that bit is weird as well because I found out it. So it's clear the house is already gone.
So
They've
yeah,
cleaned
with that we
now.
got to say, so with the
Yeah.
house end, it starts because
Yeah.
we're like, oh, is it going to be sucked into the ground? It doesn't, does
Yeah.
it? She gives it a Carrie look, so I don't know if it's her who does it,
Yeah.
but it zooms into her and she's kind of like, has she got psychic powers now? She looks at the house, thunder hits it, I think it's like green thunder, and then it just turns into a toy house and explodes.
Yeah, and then it's completely gone. And it's clearly she's seeing it completely gone in. And then it cuts forward to seeing it, just like as if they've been passed out. One of them has, or it could have been another night. And then she walks over and goes, oh, there's nothing left of the house. It's like, well, yeah, I know that because you've seen it 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
It's just a huge
Yeah.
hole, like a massive crater in the floor.
Like, I don't know what that seems like. Shocked face for ages.
Like, so when, like, she sees hauntings and all that, she don't give a fuck.
And then she's still shocked to this
But
day,
now
yeah.
she'd be shocked after seeing it a
Yeah.
million times.
I feel like this one now, standard.
If anything, yeah, the first reaction to when she saw the ghost, just straight face, should be a reaction now. She'd be like, alright, whatever. Arse backwards. Is that her who did that with her carry abilities? Or
I
what?
don't know.
It's all gone. There's nothing left.
Well, didn't know it was that last night.
Just a gaping.
Didn't know it was that last night.
It got my shoes.
And that was pretty much the end then, wasn't it? Like, she said that, and then what happened?
Well, that was pretty much it then, because we had like 4 survivors. We were like, mate, that really annoying guy, which I wanted to die more than anyone didn't, and then that blonde bird who was, I give or take her, but she could have died. They kept them alive. So then, yeah, really, it just goes to them, and they're just like, that's it, because we thought there was going to be a little twist, maybe
I'm not
going,
sure what
oh,
happened
is
to
she
the end.
possessed?
Yeah. That
That's
was
it.
the end, was it?
That's pretty much it then, Bo, innit? Because they're all right about it. The guy is all huggy with her and all that, and like, they're all okay, and they're just like, we gotta go, and that's just how it kind of ends. There was like no bait for the sequel. It was like, if I can recall, or was there something at the end where I think it's literally just like, oh well, the house is blown up. That's it now, is it? All right, there we go. I think that was it, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it just showed the like Drainiac. He was going off down some drain. So maybe he's going to another house. You know.
That's probably what it was then. Maybe I don't know, but
But he clearly can go wherever he wants anyway. Oh, it did show the bit with the number of the soul, all the souls.
yeah, we
at the
gotta
end,
mention
you
that
know,
right at the end. Going
Yeah.
like Freddy 4, 5, one of them when he rips open his thing and you got all the souls in his skin coming out like that. It's the exact same. It's like a close up of Freddy's chest, like, and it's like same like wet puppets, like, you know, behind plastic sticking out, rubber.
Yeah. It wasn't really clear he was a bad person, so maybe he doesn't just feel bad.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say he seemed like he was trying to do him a favour and save him, wasn't it? So
Maybe they'd all go in. It looks like a pizza.
what's this Freddy's fucking stomach? Where like on Freddy film when he opens it, that looks like Freddy when he's got all the lost souls in his all around his body.
There's all the souls in the drain.
Yeah, it's all the
In the
souls.
drain.
Yeah. All the little rubber pieces, rubber puppets go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, well, definitely who annoyed me on this one was the bloody... the dad really wanted to die quick, though, I think. He's quite annoying. I hope the Drainiac had him.
I was going to say, actually, you're already, this is your annoyed character of the film.
Definitely.
He's definitely going to get, like, murdered.
But yeah, the dad initially, I thought he was just a scumbag, so yeah. Wouldn't anyone annoy you?
Yeah, my worst character is the one who survived, that guy, the little fairy guy.
Oh yeah, the guy who just did nothing.
The guy who, when they're doing up his, the blood on him and doing it, and you make that comment, go, when is he wearing fucking lipstick there? And I was like, I could 100% see this guy in drag, like, 100%, like.
Easiest plays I've ever seen.
Were you kidding? I've seen your room.
Looks
Are
like
you
with
saying there's
lipstick
more
in the
crud in
blood
my
than
room
that.
than there
This
isn't
this
here?
type of guy
There's more
is
credit in
definitely
your
the type of
socks
guy
than
who
there
wears
is
lipstick, Hibbs.
How is that?
But like, just at no point does he man up or anything. Or the one time he does, and he does that punch, he don't follow up. He just stands in, just accepts a beating. It's like, mate, if you punch someone, even if you think they're gonna lose, just keep going. You might even get lucky. Like, you know, don't punch, stand, and wait. Like, but yeah, he lived, man. I was gutted. I was like, you had two characters, you could have had 2 extra easy kills. Guessing budget constraints, they couldn't. But when it came to the effects, I thought they'd done alright. The tentacle stuff was cool. It kind of gave me some times. It reminded me a little bit of like the Thing in that at points, and I was like, ah, that was quite cool. So I like some of the effects on here, but characters I didn't really give a shit for any of them. None of them I actually liked really. But that one dude who survived, unfortunately, was my most hated character, and he survived.
But to say this is anything like a good movie would definitely be a massive stretch.
Yeah, of course. So on that note, really, I think we've mentioned everything I can recall, because this film, it was like, oh, there was another thing I made up, a new term on this film. This film is flat-chested, because there was a lot of padding going on, right? You know what I mean? This film is going to be very flat-chested, bro. Sure, shit ton of padding going on. It's going to be a flat-chested, bro, isn't it? So yeah, there was a lot of these scenes, like when she's like just running about or they're just talking. There was a few scenes like this is kind of pointless. But one thing I'll say about this film, bro, it didn't feel like, man, this is like 4-hour film. When it was done, I was like, ah, there you go. It felt about how long it was.
I felt yeah.
It didn't. It wasn't.
quite
It didn't
painful.
feel painfully long. Like
It was an hour and 21, so longer than usual. But yeah, all right. So should we go?
I think we
at the
should.
same time, or we?
I think we both should, but I think because like mind reading you, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have the same decision on this. So count down from 3, and we'll both say it at the same time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Dud. Of course, it was a dud. But I will. Sorry, I gotta do that. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, literally, the one thing I will try and give it some props. Although, cool little effects. So I will give it that effects. That's pretty much all I can give it prop wise. Otherwise, it was just like, yeah, can't really recommend it. Some of the kills were quite cool. We laughed, especially at one point. But overall, mate, yeah, because of the kind of films you've seen and what we've done, just
Yeah,
you know.
just I mean, another terrible movie, but you know, like not the worst. You know, I'm not gonna say it this week. No, I'm not gonna. You know,
we're gonna break the trend. Fucking hell.
No, because there's no way the worst movie I've ever seen. I can't say that, but absolutely, it's almost the worst movie I've ever seen. Almost, but not actually the worst. If it comes to sort of horror, ghost, then absolutely the worst.
Yeah.
But don't bother watching it. Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. They don't say, like you said, like the special effects was probably decent, but you know that's just making the film sound better than it is. Again,
that's like looking for that's fishing for compliment, you know.
You know, so it just had no direction. It's terrible.
But yeah, with this one, I'd just say just don't recommend it. Give it a skip, like. But unless you got anything else to say about this one,
all I would say, like, obviously, they're all terrible movies, but a lot of them you want a lot of bits to laugh at, and I couldn't even think we could find a lot of things.
There was just that one part we laughed at loud.
The iPod
there was funny. I think we just laughed at with all like, oh, that was cool with the tentacles.
But that was the most disappointing thing. It was a lack of things to laugh at.
I agree.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I think that about summarizes that one, doesn't it, bro?
Yeah. Well, I've been Maniacal Mac.
I'm Hibbs.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Peace out.
Peace. Oh, I thought it froze then. It was
just a film quality, mate. It's just a film quality.
Listen, here's the plan. You take off all your clothes and run in and distract him, and I'll come up from behind and
I knew it! He'd kill to see our tits.
What tits?
This guy's plan, like.
So get naked, right? And then we'll work out after then what we'll do, like.
Lure him in, like.
Help me clean the place up. If my dad thinks you came to help, maybe I'll give you a ride home.
You've just confirmed the place is fucking haunted. Who cares about cleaning up?
Tell me about it. When's he coming back?
Why are they going back in the house?
Got important business
to clean up and get lift him off of dad.
They just saw the car get swallowed up into the ground.
We had like 50 miles a day over hot coals. What were you doing again? Mining asbestos with your teeth?
Yeah, and all you got for
Why is that guy so quiet?
snot.
Yeah, sharing mics again, fuck's sake. Or not ADR into one of them, like.
That's right. Dumb shit. You're my best friend.
Okay then. Are we supposed to like hug or something?
Give me a break. You can kiss me if you liked.
You can kiss my ass.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
That's it. I don't feel safe around you.
Yeah, that's right. Get back to work.
Julie.
When have you ever met another human being, right? Woman especially, who goes, you know, you're my best friend. Oh, are we supposed to hug? Have you ever heard a woman ever say, oh, ask her best friend, are we supposed to hug? No, did you just hug, don't I? What?
I don't know what that was about.
No. Well, this whole film, bro, I told you, this flat chest, bro, the padding's going on. Padding galore.
Now I check the pipes.
What do you know about pipes?
I know they're not supposed to attack people.
You're gonna make it worse.
That's not possible.
You could try not to laugh then. In that take, did you see it, bro? She's like,
Did your dad drive a blue van?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't worry about him. Let me get my bag. I think I can help you.
yes.
Powerful stuff. Ever heard of Dumbalawado?
Can't say I have.
You gonna help me with this stuff or what?
Is this guy drunk?
Dumbalawado. Snake god, lives in the water. All sorts of spirits and demons in the water. Kelpies, water vampires.
Water vampires? What do you do, thrust a plunger through their hearts?
Funny guy. He's not laughing.
Julie.
This is the
You're not
painful.
believing this stuff,
That
are
guy
you?
needs to die so bad,
Never heard
like,
of
he needs to
poltergeist?
die so bad, like.
Sure.
I can't work out though, bro,
We
right?
shouldn't worry
He,
about my
to me,
father
sounds
getting
like an Irish guy
He's dead.
who at a young age moved to Canada.
Nice going.
He sounds like a
Where'd you
mix
get your
between
degree
a
in
Canadian
tact?
and an Irish guy
What do you mean
who's
he's
drunk,
dead?
which would
Oh,
check out.
body lying by the side of the road. Jeans.
It's him.
Nah, that's
It's not him.
it's like
It's
it's
just quite, yeah.
it's,
What happened?
oh well, he's dead. Oh well.
How'd he die?
He was steamed.
Who wouldn't be?
He was scalded as a radiator exploded.
It's themed as head on the engine.
Hibbs, imagine that, like one day, like, I don't know, you hear news about me, it's like, yeah, Mac's gone, bro. Like, what? What happened? He got steamed. Like, what?
Her father just died.
Shouldn't even like him.
Go talk to her.
No,
That'd be such a shit way to go out, wouldn't it? Be like, that's how he went out, like, that's
He
pathetic.
probably kind of deserved it though. He was a bit of a cunt, to be fair.
Imagine going out by his steam, like.
So you're gonna be alright?
I'll live.
Well, you will now your dad's
More
dead.
than I can say for my dad.
Ah, she's laughing.
It's not funny.
It's funny. It's funny.
He's lost it now, and she like,
She could generally be happy. I don't know. He was quite abusive.
At least his wife.
yes. No, she's going crazy, mate. If a woman was acting like that around me, mate, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta fucking go.
Oh no, she's gone into the crime.
Oh, I'd be gone by now. Fuck this.
I knew you loved me.
Your theory was right, bro. The acid, she just hit the double like another fucking plateau on a trip, bro.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Now he's down to bring it all fucking down when it on a highlight.
I think this Drainiac's got a conscience, mate, because he only kills bad people. He's killed the dad and the queen, and that's it.
You're fucking right, bro. Hibbs, you're really right, because he's traumatized the woman, but he hasn't killed
I
her.
haven't seen him kill a good person yet.
He could
Yeah.
have killed that woman like 2 occasions and he didn't, did he? You're right, Hibbs. I think you're onto something.
I adjure you.
None of your Super Soaker 3000 water fights.
In the name of the judge of the living and the dead, in the name of the creator of
Mixing
the
it
earth
with
and
blood.
the seas, depart
Again.
forthwith.
Maniacal Mac.